And the lights are out. We are racing, ladies and gentlemen, as they scream down the front stretch. Yes, indeed. Ooh.
Bold move there.
Ooh.
Look at that. Lots of fighting back there, but Witt is already starting to build a gap. They wind their way through the chicanes here, the hard right-hand hairpin. Looks like they're starting to close the gap a little bit. Back through the field here. Shaggy Doo. Up to the inside, Shaggy Doo. Through Serum, the inside as well. Lob and Q, Jersey, and Fast Cougar. It looks like there might be some kind of an issue here. I don't know if you just let the crowd go past. That is a viable tactic.
Ooh.
Oh, Jersey went off. That's what happened.
Okay.
Cold tires. Cold tires.
I think there might have been contact between him and maybe Truth, but I wasn't certain.
Right. All right.
Good point here.
As we come up
Rick Shear is in second place.
Corner. Yep.
He is
There we
trying
go.
to battle with Shred. Neck and neck with each other. Coming down to the main straight. Let's see if he makes a move here.
It's a bump track. Little help here.
Oh no. When Jersey went off, it was contact between him and Fast Cougar.
Ah. Ooh, Shred got a little loose there, looked like.
Yeah, you see a lot of that with the BRZ.
Something that car definitely struggles with. These drivers are absolutely pushing the car to its limits. All of them are. Especially seeing how
legendary
close
Harry Hog would say. As legendary Harry Hog would say, loose is fast and on the edge of out of control.
Oop. Yellow flag.
Rest in peace.
Oh,
there was something here. I can't really give it a call out. Rick Shear was in with something. Just saw it.
Let's see. Too wide? Yeah.
Yep. Got a little bit too much of that curve, that grass.
Dang.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so unfortunate for him.
There's Witt almost went too wide there. Holding ahead. Shred trying to hang on. Vegito's still within slipstream range, I'd argue. And Talon coming in through these tricky chicanes on these blind corners.
Okay.
Up under the SpongeBob Bridge. A long right-hander. At least it feels long.
Yeah.
It feels like you're going to be going through that turn.
Yeah, I imagine everyone will be pushing at this point while it's dry and giving no quarter. Oh, Q and Truth. Looks like Q was trying to sell a dummy.
Just a little bit wide. I think that'll be a pen though. So Flux is going a little bit defensive, trying to keep his P7 here. Truth just giving him more and more pressure every single turn. As he goes wide. Ooh, pretty close there. I think Flux still has it here.
That's what that pressure can do with you, or do for you, is, you know, I know, tell me what you think, guys. Like, you got somebody in your mirror and you're trying to brake later and later to keep them from passing you. And when the pressure's applied and you brake too late, that's something that happens. So you go a little bit wide in the turn and try to capitalize.
That's kind of how I go about racing. I try to force my competitor into doing uncharacteristic things. Oh, who was it? See, Jersey went for the move. Nice. Well done, Jersey.
Like we're already
Yeah.
starting to see some rain on
Oh.
the track as we look at the replay.
Contact
Ooh.
between plugs and yeah. So that's how it. Okay. Made the most of it. All the same, Jersey did.
Yeah, this is crazy. Lots of good racing throughout the PHG World Series, and especially in Split 1, which is our fastest drivers. I'd argue some of the faster drivers in the game.
Oh.
Oh!
They
Oh!
both.
Contact.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened.
Let's see. Because it looked like they both were basically made the same mistake.
Going to the outside, Jersey on the outside.
Oh.
Oh!
That was. Oh.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh,
missed
that's
that.
so unfortunate.
So,
yeah,
yeah,
so
that's
they,
not
there was an apology made. It definitely was not intentional. Sometimes when you're racing hard, things
yeah.
like this happen. I'm sure we're all guilty of it. You don't mean to send somebody to the shadow realm,
Mhm.
but it does happen sometimes. What's important is that you exercise some good sportsmanship and you get the position back and acknowledge your mistake.
Yeah.
Emotions are high for these kinds of races all the time, so it's good that these drivers show good sportsmanship by stopping on track for them and waiting for them. So it's always nice to see that.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
So it
might have
looks
been
like
lag.
it might be a lag spike. Yeah, lag.
Yep.
Lag.
Some net
Huh.
code.
Yeah, that's unfortunate about online racing. Sometimes you can't get a direct 1-for-1.
Looks like Shred was able to steal the fastest lap of the race. Inching his way towards
Mhm.
Wood just little by little, but looks like Wood just probably has that pace advantage just slightly over him.
Right.
KP down in 6th. See what he could do.
Mhm.
The rain I'm starting to see. I thought I saw some windshield wipers starting to go.
Yeah.
Track looks a little shiny. Don't know if it's come in yet.
No, I think it's still too bright. Yeah. Doesn't really look like yeah.
Maybe it was just
No.
the angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not someone who programs my wipers, but I know some people will actually program them. So mine only ever come on automatically.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
Of course, with the
Be a
view
fun
I
idea for a
use.
meme race. All in the rain
Yeah.
with all in cockpit. All rain, no windshield wipers allowed.
Looks like Talon is kind of like in no man's land at the moment. He's got decent gaps in front and behind him. So for him, it's just all about running consistently, cleanly.
Right.
Yeah, which in a sense is
Hopefully they
kind of good, since he won't have any dirty air to contend with.
It is, yep. See Vegeta real close to Shred here. Closing that gap. Let's have the slipstream, but I think just a little too far, maybe to get it done this lap.
Yeah.
barely in there just to hang on.
Yeah, because I was in a league race last night at Watkins Glen in the 296, and the guy behind me, he was struggling with the dirty air. So I was like, that's why I made the mention about dirty air. It's like can be detrimental depending on how you drive.
As I see down here in the chat, we are looking at 71 current viewers. Welcome everybody if you're new. This is the PHG Gran Turismo World Series. Like and subscribe if you like what you see. It's a great time. Great race to compete in or to watch. And especially fun to commentate on. Link to the website is pinned in the chat.
Vegito coming around the last few corners, right around the same gap that he had last lap. So he might be able to get it done to turn 1, especially with that slipstream. The BRZ does lack a bit of top speed compared to the other cars, but I think that with slip, it definitely is a fast one. So looks like he won't be able to get it done either this lap.
Not quite. Because, yeah, I think they're both in the same car.
I think Shaggy went a little wide.
Shaggy have an incident? Yeah.
No.
A little wide. Yep.
Oh. That front left is cooked.
Yeah, he's enjoying the same benefit that I enjoy in a race. Hashtag controller tire wear.
Yeah. That's always when I start looking to change tires myself, is when they start looking right about there. That's when you start really feeling how feeling your tire wear. I don't know if you guys have any kind of insight on that, but that's when I really start feeling it and start losing lap times. So it's just like get off the worn tires, give me fresh rubber.
Yeah, for me it's always been about once you start losing that 1 second per lap, that's when I probably would call it. But you know, as long as you're in within, you know, maybe 5-7 tenths of your personal best on used tires, I'd say you keep going, just ride them out till you can.
Very consistent lap times throughout this field.
It is worth to mention that controller players are having a real big struggle here with tire wear as we compare maybe Talon and Shaggy. Shaggy is a controller player, and his tire wear is significantly worse.
Yeah. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, you know, on wheel, you can make a lot more minute adjustments than you can with a controller.
Yeah.
Screaming across the line.
Let's see. Yeah, kind of spread out at the moment.
So Flux has retired from the race. Excuse me, after the collision with Q. He is going to park it, take it to the garage.
Yeah, Boba's definitely keeping Trev honest. Because he's not letting him get too comfortable, but it's not close enough for a move. But yeah, he's definitely making sure that Trev's keeping an eye on that mirror.
That's going to do nothing. If you look at the, I wonder what the interval between Shred and Wid is. Shred and Wid, because if over 4.5 seconds, if Shred's looking in his mirror, that's going to just give Wid carte blanche to just keep on the pace that he's currently obviously comfortable at and keep building that lead. And Wid is in the NSX, which is the meta here. BRZ is the underdog upstart.
Vegito, what impresses me about Vegito is that he's a couple months ago he actually switched to full-time VR. It's been great to see his progression. and how fast he's been able to get with that thing on. Myself, I play VR here and there, but I'm never as fast as I could be on screen. So yeah, it's been really impressive to see how he's been able to improve.
Yeah, that is one definite downside with the VR. I feel like if I ran bumper cam like I did before I went VR, I might be a little bit faster, but it's just the immersion is just unreal. Like it just gets your heart pumping, and it makes you actually feel like you're in the car, and that experience is just amazing for me.
Yeah.
Screaming down here into the tricky bit.
Truth is closing in on KP just ever so slightly. Or to mention that KP is on the hard tires. That's the truth on the medium.
Okay.
Mediums are mandatory.
Okay.
Must use mediums.
So I think that's what he did for last week. I think he went on the slower tire to start and finished the race on the faster compound. Okay.
Do we know when the estimated time that the rain is going to be coming in? Or is there even rain? I don't know. Shaggy did program rain into this, didn't he?
Yes. I know there's rain, but I'm not sure exactly at which the range that it'll hit.
Nuke
Coming up on the halfway.
is saying around lap 14.
Okay, around lap 14. We are coming up close to the halfway point here. End of 14, start of 15 is what Billy says.
Gotcha. So it looks like Shredder was able to build a little bit of a gap to Bobagito.
Yep, so he's out of the slip now. Now Shred has to, well, with the mediums where they're at, he's probably going to need to change tires soon.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, guys? Send it over to softs before the rain hits? Try to make up that time?
I think the pit, you lose a lot of time with the pit stop. I don't think it's worth it with the rain coming in 3 laps.
He is still on his hards, and he needs to use mediums at some point. Hopefully he knows that.
I'm guessing that the rain doesn't last the rest of the way, maybe?
Perhaps. As they scream down into turn 1. Like I said, this is another tricky bit here. Try to get just right. He is also on the hards. They likely have an alternate strategy than everyone else. Wait until the rain clears up, the track dries, and then on that dry line and just chew it up with the mediums. I can see some rain clouds out there coming.
Yeah, still mostly cloudy, but nothing that would look like it's about to rain just yet.
There is a couple. What I've noticed is that there's a couple hard runners, surprisingly. So you see SSC go a little bit wide with Krulov giving him the pressure. I think Krulov is also one of those medium runners, so he does have the pace with tires.
Right. SSC's just trying to hold him off. He's into the blind right-hander. Coming up to SpongeBob Bridge.
Yeah, Brulog's front left isn't looking too healthy
Ooh, I don't think they're going to last to 14, guys.
because we're on lap 12 now.
Yeah.
And
They might just be able to. It'll be close for sure, but I think they'll get by.
yeah, because he saw crew short shifted right out second into third immediately. So I think he's trying to preserve that tire.
You know, something interesting that I watched a short mini documentary on Gran Turismo, at least the sound design of it, a day or two ago. And number one, did you guys know that in order, back in the day, in older Gran Turismo titles, one of the complaints was that all the cars sounded like a vacuum cleaner?
No.
But did you know that they hired Forza's head sound guy, their sound engineer, to fix that and give us the sounds we enjoy today in Gran Turismo 7? That's number one. And number two, as Ecstasy goes a little bit wide,
Mm-hmm.
as they go back down here into the tricky bit. But number two was, even though they're not in the game yet, they actually recorded the sounds of tire blowouts. So it's not in the game, but they have the data for it. So maybe we'll end up seeing that in the game in the future.
Possibly so. Bit forward facing with that. Because, yeah. Okay.
And I'd like to point out the tire difference with the mediums that compared to WID and the BRZ runners, like Shred and Bocachito. It looks like that front left is significantly worse than the NSX. Even worse for Shaggy.
Yeah, the joys of controller life.
Well, I think a lot of that with Shaggy, like it, as well as he likes to run brake balance all the way to the front, and that can help you get your car stopped real quick. But it also chews up the front tires a whole lot real fast.
Okay. Because, yeah, it still doesn't look like it's going to rain, looking at the sky. But I was like, I don't know. It's definitely a bit more grayer, but...
Yeah, I think it's starting to get ready to come here soon.
Go just a tiny bit wide. He is good though. See those clouds coming in.
Yeah.
It's real dark now.
Yeah, it's looking like maybe end of 14 might be when the heavens start to open up.
The big thing here is that drivers do not want to get caught out with the slicks and the rain coming. Especially if that rain.
It's always a gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a gamble, and it's rarely worth it. Think, I got this. I'm the best driver that ever lived. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Cruising.
I think he'll probably throw on the wet tires. So CQ coming in with those mediums. Yep, comes in. And yes, Brulog did choose the intermediates.
All right.
Now it's just a matter of when the rain comes or not.
But he said R07 is the rain that's supposed to be coming. Is that a downpour? I don't mess with rain settings much.
R7 is the second to last worst rain option that you could choose. with ROA being
Okay.
the worst. So that's coming in.
Yep.
Assuming Shred will also come
Shred.
in. No risk. Yep.
Okay.
Look at Shaggy's tire. That thing is dead.
Yeah, he'll be
Yeah,
happy to
it's
get
chewed
off
up.
those.
Worth mentioning, look at the fuel difference between first and second place. Almost 10 liters of fuel difference. Definitely saves them a couple seconds.
All right. Interesting.
It's like Bobajudo also came out ahead of Shred in third place there.
Let's see. Yep. See the wipers going.
It's like,
Yep.
I think,
And you see the rain meter start to rise.
yep. I think Q down in 14th place, or sorry, 13th place. I think he'll be, I think he'll get caught out here on the slick tires. Oh, yep.
No.
Hang in there.
Nurse it through. Nurse it through. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is on inters. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? I didn't realize. Sorry about that.
Yeah. That's all good. It happens. Ew, yucky rain.
Time of survival for these drivers. Making sure they don't spin, keeping it clean.
Slick SHVR2 down in the chat asks, what cars were worst on fuel?
You
I
gentlemen
can
have
probably
anything to add?
I can probably rewind and look.
I think the BRC is definitely one of them. That big single turbo that it has, it's definitely sucking in a lot of fuel.
Yeah. So it had 31 when he went in. Shred had 21. And Shred was in the BRZ and was the NSX.
Second difference. Right there in the pits.
And I guess Boba had been saving because he was at 23, but still a lot lower than the NSX.
Maybe Wilcox coming down in here to turn 1.
See,
Should utilize that wet line.
Yep.
Talon, when he went in, was at 32.
There's
So,
Mrs. Chuck down in the chat saying, hello, everyone. Late to the party, but wanted to say hi. That is my wife. Hello, my wife.
hello. And apparently Boba only took enough fuel for an enters run. So he'll have to fuel up for whatever he needs once he gets off the enters.
Does look like the rain has stopped and that dry line is forming ever so slowly. So these drivers are going to have to think quickly here and not make the wrong choice in the pit lane.
Wondering if anyone will make a mistake in exiting the pits. Because the pits exit will definitely still be wet whenever they come out.
Yeah. So we see Shred cooling down his tires since that dry line is now forming. He does have Shaggy right on his heels, 1.1 behind him.
Coming down here being sarcastic. I thought that was my job to be sarcastic, Pops.
Yeah, I just assumed Mrs. Chuck was Chuck's alter ego.
pretty good.
Seven
Alright,
tenths
so
separating Shred and Shaggy. I think Shaggy also has a lot less fuel than Shred does, if I'm correct.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
So he will have to pit, or sorry, he will have to refuel when he does pit.
Get that dry line going so we can get them real racing tires on, fellas.
It's just about hitting that stage now. It's got to be real careful with those curves now once they hop on the slits.
I wonder what Witt's going to do here. Is he going to be brave and go ahead and take tires, or is he going to give it another lap or two?
I think he
I
might
would
give it
actually
one more
go
lap.
in.
There he goes.
Right. Yeah, he'll just need to be careful on exit. But yeah, basically, once you're right at that first line, it's like literally that's the time to go.
Bogachito in too.
It's both Shred and Shaggy as well.
They're all going to come in here and get some new Dunlop tires and some Noco race fuel.
Yeah, Boba.
So
Yeah, because he was
point,
on the mediums. Okay.
Right. So at this point,
Yeah.
you can jump on the softs for the last little sprint to the end.
Vascular's in.
So Jersey stays out.
You're trying for an overcut.
Yep.
It looks like everyone's handling the exit just fine.
Now's when the real test kicks in for these drivers. Staying off the wet line, being conservative and not over pushing it.
Because you can't even touch the wet in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, because Boba, when he went in, he was only on 8. And I forget where Shred was at. So that's how he managed to catch up. Boba was on 8 and Shred was at 33 at the pit stop.
Oh no, KP with a big pen, probably for crossing the line coming out of pit road. So it happens even with the pros. Saw that happen to Igor Fraga a year or two back in the GTWS.
Wow.
Gentlemen, I'm going to step away for about 2 or 3 minutes. I will be right back.
Sounds good.
All right.
That gap to Witt and Bobachito is real big now.
Yeah, unless Witt makes a mistake. Looks like this is Witt's win, but you see Boba and Shred are right there for the next step in the podium.
I think Shred might be stuck behind Bobachito now, because if you go too wide here, that's pretty much game over with that wet line.
Because that's the benefit of being ahead on such a narrow track like that. It's like, okay, if you want to go for the overtake on the wet stuff, it's like, be my guest. Because that's more or less what happened with me last week.
Shred. Nice to get them to say that.
Yeah, because being the car behind you, you're pushing more than you probably really want to. Yeah, I think that one was just the car as opposed to the wet stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, being the car behind is like you're pushing harder, so it's like you gotta try and navigate that risk reward line.
Looks like Shred is just keeping up with Bobachito, 3/10 now separating them. So definitely go down to the wire. All good. Welcome back.
Welcome,
sir.
Yeah, we was talking about this being a narrow track, it favors Bulbagito being ahead of Shred because that forces Shred to try to be the aggressor and be a bit more risky than he would probably like to be.
Right. Win with a commanding lead. Commanding lead. Side by side, though, between Shred and Bobagito.
Gets it done.
Nicely done. Nice.
Let's watch this again and see if we can get a good view on this masterclass of a pass.
Nicely done by Shred, keeping off the wet line there.
Mhm.
Also giving space to Bobagito. Nicely
Yep.
done by him.
Daggy riding around in P4,
Okay.
Pound in P5,
Truth.
Truth Serum in P6. Yep.
Hmm.
Wilcox in 7th. West Cougar in 8th. Jersey in 9th. Or is it Joyzy? It's to see and Rick Shear in 10th and 11th, respectively.
All right. Hmm.
Rick Shear is on the mediums, as
Is
we
he?
saw him run the hards earlier in the race. Rick Shear is on the softs, so there's a pretty good pace difference between them two. Rick Shear definitely pushing the bar a little bit, trying to get past nice and cleanly. He's right up his bumper. Let's see if he makes the move down into the last few corners here.
About to come up under SpongeBob Bridge.
Oh yeah.
Can we make that a thing as a community? Call it SpongeBob Bridge?
Like Rick Shear might have the advantage here coming down into the main straight. It's just
Yeah.
2 tenths now.
Think. Well, it's definitely made up some room. So I think
The wide
SC
message,
will
yeah.
try to defend this. Yeah. Okay.
As to see on the hood of his car representing Asics, the dad
Oh.
brand of shoes.
This is a good battle going here.
It is very good.
I think that SSC's doing a great job at defending this.
Mhm.
Definitely going to come down to the wire for these two.
Oh, yeah.
SSC.
Oh, Rick Shear coming to the inside. This is going to be interesting. This is the tricky bit.
Yeah, and he's
Just
got
on
the
the inside here.
overspeed. Okay.
Yep, Rick's got him.
Nicely
Nice
done.
move by Rick.
Okay. Yeah, because
Stuff up nicely here.
coming up into the hairpin, I guess he just, yeah, he doesn't break enough, and so he ends up going wide there, which allows Rick to get the inside. Okay. Yep. And Wiz out there just doing Wid like things, and then you got
Yeah.
Shred and Boba rounding out the podium. So unless something happens, looks like that's going to be your podium. But we'll wait and see.
Absolute masterclass from Wid to just, get that gap out in front and just just cruise to victory. You know, it might not be the most exciting wheel-to-wheel racing, but he definitely knows how to handle the car and do what he needs to do to maintain a very good lead. Commanding lead, not just a very good, a commanding lead.
Comes home to take the victory. Nicely done for Wid.
Mm-hmm. Then, yep.
Shred and Bobagito.
And Boba.
P1 and P2 and P3. Shaggy, nicely done from him. Nice clean racing. Comes home to bring home 4th for PHG.
Very good.
Have Talon 5th. The Truth Serum in 6th. We have KP after a rough outing for him. Finishes P7. Still a good result overall.
Damn fast Cougar in Jersey. Right
Look
there.
at them battling up
Both
to
of
the
them.
end. You love to see it. You love to see it.
Yeah,
Always
great.
entertaining for all of us.
Rulab in 12th. Finishing. Nicely done from him. And Q after that first couple laps incident majorly affected him. Still a good way to finish though. Nice consistently.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Very impressive from Talon.
Victory goes to S7R Wid. So, who wants to go through the results?
I can. So at the top of the podium and with fastest lap as well, we have S7R Wit. Then in second, our highest placing Canadian and top split, we have Shred. Then rounding out the podium, we have Fat Bobagito. Then in fourth, we have our first PHG member in Shaggy Dude. Then in fifth, we have our own Talon. Then in P Steve, aka sixth place, our next Canadian, S7R the Truth Serum. Then in seventh, we have Mr. Laps the First, Q3 KP Wilcox. Then in eighth, we have another Canadian, our own Fast Cougar. Then in ninth, we have our own Jersey. Then in 10th, we have a pair of Canadians in the form of our own Rick Shear in 10th and our own Ecstasy in 11th. Then in 12th, have MBR Krulop. Then lucky number 13 is Q, and 14th is our own Flux player.
Well, what did you guys think of the race?